defensively, they sent a lot of players from Philadelphia to the free throw line tonight. They allowed them to shoot 49%. But when it mattered the most, which we've seen a few times this year against Houston, tonight, they came up with a big defensive play, and Robert Covington, again, right in the middle of it.
Yeah, and I mean, they gave up, the Blazers did, in the first three quarters, 36, 27, and 30 points. But then only 21 in the fourth. Yeah. And so that tells me they got some key stops. In fact, in that fourth quarter, the Sixers, I'm doing some math here on the fly, they were 8 of 18 from the field and 1 for 6 from 3. And like you said, didn't have a great night shooting it. They're not a very good, they don't take a lot of threes by today's NBA standards, but right. I thought this was one of the Blazers, they had, I think, their most improbable win of the season a week ago tonight in Philadelphia. This was right up there as far as one of the most thrilling wins of the year. I would put it up there with probably the Lakers win on the road. Chicago with Damian winning it at the buzzer. So one of their top wins of the season. And tonight, I thought down the stretch, they did it with defense.
Yeah, they did. They made some big plays late in this one. And, it's a satisfying win in a number of ways because you won a game like this that was physical, that was up and down, where nobody really had any huge runs in this game, Jay. And you beat a really good team for the second time in a week, a team that was really looking forward to beating you after what happened last weekend.
Well, you're right. And, a guy like Carmelo Anthony in his 18th season in the league, 36 years old, still showing over the last week or so that he can still get the job done. So there might be people out there that at times that doubt Carmelo Anthony, but he is a guy that can still knock down the big shots in crunch time. 25 minutes, 24 points tonight, efficient minutes. He was 4 for 5 from 3. And even on the nights when he's not hitting it, defenses still have to respect him, right?
Yes.
Because he's always a threat to hit the shot. And tonight I thought, obviously, he was a major reason why the Blazers won this game. He got hot at just the right time. And we've seen him do that how many times over the last year and a half or so since he's been a Blazer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Many times.
Do we want to stick around and see if we can hear from Carmelo Anthony?
We can. Damian just sat down if you want to hear from him.
Let's take a listen to Damian.
First question is coming from Casey Holdall, Trailblazers.com.
Damian, can you describe the fourth quarter? Just talk about how you guys played. Obviously, you got a lot of Melo obviously came up big, some big defensive plays. Just talk about that fourth quarter and getting that one out and getting the win after going into the fourth trailing by, I think, 3 or 4.
I think it was 4, like 89, 93 or something like that. I think it was the definition of a team effort. Each guy on the floor was, just scratching the line, just trying to find a way. Obviously, Melo had a huge stretch where he just made shots and he did what he does, and we needed it. He carried us through that fourth quarter offensively.